Mohan and His Veena. Look at this pie chart and write a paragraph by answering the question. Musical instrument liked by students. Tabla 26%. Flute 14%. Guitar 10%. Harmonium 50%. Now let's answer few questions. Which is the most popular musical instrument? Harmonium is the most popular musical instrument. Which is the least popular musical instrument? Guitar is the least popular musical instrument. How many of the students like the flute? 14% students like the flute. What is the difference between the popularity of flute and that of tablas? There is a 12% difference between the popularity of flute and that of a tabla. Which instrument is liked by half of the students? Harmonium is liked by half of the students. Now let us write a paragraph with the answers. The harmonium, guitar, tabla and flute are some of the instruments liked by students. Harmonium is the most popular musical instrument. 50% students like the harmonium. Guitar is the least popular instrument. Only 10% students like to play the guitar. 26% students like to play the tabla. 14% students like the flute. Now let us listen to the story. Mohan was born in a family of musicians. Music was in his blood. He grew up with musicians. Like his father and other family members, he was initially trained in vocal music, and then he tried his hand at the violin. When he was about 10, he started liking sitar. He was also trained in it and played it for about 3 years. A German lady came to stay with Mohan's family to learn music from his father. It was then that the guitar entered in his life. He began his experiments with that beautiful instrument. No other instrument now in my life. I want to play the guitar only, said Mohan to himself. Guitar took all his time. Guitar, the whole day guitar. Ours is a family where sitar, vocals and classic violin are practiced. The guitar does not have the effect which our instruments do, and moreover, it's not from India, said one of the family members. Do you know your father does not approve your love for the guitar? Said his auntie. But his mother came to help him. Let him follow his heart's desire, she declared. Then his father started supporting him. He was overjoyed and decided to modify this Western instrument. He tried to make it suitable for playing pure Indian classical music. He spent 2 more years with guitar only. One evening, there was a gathering of close family friends. In this small gathering, Mohan's brother, sister, and nephews, who were also performing artists, played music on their classical instruments. There was a great appreciation. Mohan too expressed his wish to perform. He played on the guitar. After his performance, a relative said, "You need to work very hard with the new instrument." One of the relatives said, "If it were the sitar, you would have been in competition with your brother and sister. You have already spent 2 years on it, but still this instrument needs more. The sitar's sound is like a flowing stream. Your instrument doesn't have that depth." Yet another said, Your brother plays the violin. His sur and tal are so beautiful. What are you doing with this instrument? Mohan was depressed and cried for the whole night. He had already given 2 years of his life to this instrument. But from the heart, I am made for the guitar. There is no instrument for me but the guitar, he thought. This instrument will become my face to the world. I am sure. I'm going to make it big, very big. He was determined. This experience took place when Mohan was only 16 years of age. It was the turning point of his life. Mohan doubled his riyaz and practiced for about 10 hours a day. He also studied other aspects of the guitar. He decided to incorporate the speciality, technique, and sound of every instrument into the guitar. He wanted to invent something which gave the sound and tune of the Western guitar but could be played like an Indian veena. Not only the sound that my instrument produces is important, but it must also express my vision, what I want to say through the instrument, he said to himself, and finally, with untiring efforts and understanding of ragas, he created the wonderful Mohan Veena. Today the world knows Mohan as Pandit Vishwa Mohan Bhatt, winner of a Grammy Award. I just followed my heart's passion and here I am, said Mohan to the awards ceremony in 1993. Let us find out the meaning of some difficult words.